All right, today we're going to take a look at another new Sylvania product. Today we're looking at the Smart Plus adjustable white and full color bulb. Just like the LED strips that we've already looked at, this is another Zigbee device. It's going to need a Zigbee hub for you to be able to control it. Just like last time, we're going to work with SmartThings. That's the hub that I've got. So we're going to kind of do this pairing in real time. All I've done is I've taken it out of the box and connected it into this lamp here. Everything else, Sylvania, that I've connected works really great. All you have to do is go into your SmartThings app, and then we're going to tell it to add a thing. So it's going to put the hub in pairing device, or the hub in pairing mode, which is in the kitchen, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 feet from my back. So while that's in pairing mode, we're going to turn on the bulb. And since it's just now being powered up, it automatically goes into pairing mode. So it kind of goes through its pairing process, and we can see already that SmartThings found it. So this one, for now, I'm going to call it, we're just going to call it the reading lamp because it's in the reading light on the floor lamp. So I've already got a smart bulb, a hue bulb, that we're going to compare it to, and the stand-up upward-facing part. So we're going to call this the reading bulb and take a look at its performance here in a second. So that's done. We save it, confirm. We're going to go to our rooms, living room, settings, and we'll add this device. Yep. Reading bulb. Oops. And we're set. So now, reading bulb, right here, turns off, turns on, and then you see reading light here. That's just a plain white hue. Oh, it's a temperature adjustable hue lamp or hue bulb that usually lives here. Just for testing purposes and for a little bit of a review, I've taken that out so I can put this new color changing Sylvania light in here. So we'll just go into the app, and just like all their other products, if you want to adjust the color, it's the color wheel here. So blue, green, you can use your finger to slide it across here. Works pretty well. Really happy with the colors. If you've seen my other review of the LED strips, my only real complaint with the previous version of the LED strips was the colors weren't as true as I would like. That seems to have improved quite a bit with the newer LED strips. This is my first bulb from Sylvania, so I don't really have apples to apples comparisons for this, other than comparing it to Hue, but I think it looks great. The colors they look good. A lot better than what I had expected based on my experience with the previous generation of the strips, but pretty much on par with the improvements that were made for the newer version of the LED strips. So we're just going to take a look. The floor lamp is right here. That's the hue bulb. So just going to kind of compare it a little bit. We're going to turn that one red, and then we're going to go back here to the reading bulb, and then we're going to turn that red. So we'll just take a step back here. You can see they're pretty close. The hue up top is a little bit more of a deeper red, but that also might be because of the diffuser that's in it. The one on the bottom is meant for more directional lighting, which is why there's been just a plain white or a temperature changing white bulb in there before. So it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. We'll hang out with it for a little while. I think eventually this is going to go out on the deck. Right now I've got 2 plain white bulbs on the deck. Those actually aren't color temperature changing or anything. But I've got kind of a cool setup where there's a motion sensor on my porch, and when that motion is triggered, all of my color changing lights turn green for a few seconds. And now that summer's here, we're going to spend a fair amount of time on the deck. and I'm going to replace one of my plain white bulbs with a color changing bulb, tie that into the same rule, so that way if we're sitting out there, somebody shows up at the door, I'll get a notification on my phone, but if my phone's not handy because I'm outside and I don't want to mess with my phone, that light will turn green for a couple seconds, so I know I can take a look at the camera. I've got a camera mounted overhead. I've also got a Nest Hello that I'm going to install. So I can see what's going on out there, or if I know that I'm expecting somebody, I know that they arrive. So that'll tie in pretty easily. Just like anything with SmartThings, if you've used SmartThings before, I'm just going to add it to WebCore and make it part of a piston. I might do a video on that when I get a little bit better at the video side of things. But overall, back to the main point, the new Sylvania Smart Plus bulb, I just turned it back to a white. This is how it would be most of the time if it was going to stay in here. And it's good. It's bright. It's clear. It works well. So far, I like it a lot. Think I would definitely recommend this. Just like the LED strips, it's a great product for the price. A direct competitor with Hue, but the price point's more affordable, a little bit more reasonable. So there's a pretty good chance that if I find a place to add any more bulbs, which is going to be a challenge because I've got 2 or 3 in a box that I just don't use anyway, this is going to go out on the deck, and then if I find a place to add more bulbs or if a configuration changes, I'll probably look at these first because they're pretty good.